Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I am Mike.
And today, Blind Fight Friday. What do we do for Blind Fight Friday? Today's an easy episode for us. Mike picks two random samples out of the sample pool collection, and we put them head to head and see which one actually comes out the winner. I don't know what he's waiting for, but he's gonna.
I'm going for the
Mike
long
picks
distance.
two random samples out of the thing. So
Sorry, I was into a tune for a second.
I know.
and then-
Hey, you do you. I'm along for the ride on this one. So
Kinda.
The fun part of this one, some of these have been in here forever. Some of these are something that you may have suggested. If that's the case, you're going to see your name shortly written down below. Some may be something I concocted up, or it could be something that's been in here for well over 3 years when we had the original game that we played with them, and I just put them together and see what happens. That was a long time ago, but these are always fun ones because, again, much like the last Sunday Funday we did, it's fun to do it when you have absolutely no clue. Sometimes I can pick out a distillery and stuff like that. And sometimes I'm totally oblivious. Like
You are better at that than I am. I'll give you that.
I just like it because it's 100% whiskey against whiskey. So you're going to see the thumbnails. You're going to see, I run a B-roll. So you actually know what we're drinking. We have not a clue because there's at least
It's
80
not a bad
pairs.
nose.
Not a bad nose. It's not cranking.
No, but there's something different in there too.
Okay. I'm trying to get on my glass. I'm getting a lot of glass.
I should have tried that.
All right, let's see. That's usually a spot I have to clean later. But we
Oh. Same reaction, I guess.
Well,
It's way tastier than a nose was.
it is, but it's way less proofy than I thought I was going to get too. Like it didn't hit me.
I don't know.
It didn't hit me with a proof today. So
It could have been my F up because
No.
I did have a couple Tabasco chips over there. so
okay.
that probably didn't help me out at all.
I'm not really sure where I'm at on this one.
Because it's sparkling pretty good for me, but I could be
I
that.
didn't get any of that.
Oh,
That's funny.
It could be me.
I can be broken. We'll see.
No, I don't.
Sometimes
know
it's funny.
I don't know why I did that.
Depending on the day, depending on what you ate, depending on the thing. Sometimes things hit you. Sometimes they don't. Tomorrow could be totally different. This drink like really refined, minimal flavor. Whoop, kind of
I'm not getting a minimal flavor. I'm getting a pretty good hit. I don't know about minimal flavor or I'm getting a pretty good. It sits in my throat pretty good, and that was a baby sip.
By minimal flavor, I mean there's not a lot of complexity. It's that same like monotone one note flavor. Okay, I'm not saying it's lacking in flavor,
And it does stick around.
I get you. I took a bigger sip on that one. These are tough. When you only have a 2-ounce sample, you got to try to be sparing on the first one.
That seemed to stick around.
That had a little bit more.
I don't think we're not an 82 proof right here.
Okay.
You think we are? I don't think we are.
No, I'm not 100% sure where I'm at yet.
I think we're over 100
I don't think I can
right
go
now.
much over 100 on that second sip. But I try to save some more for the A and the B. It was okay. There was nothing I disliked about it. It didn't break when I rolled it on my tongue. It didn't give me a nasty, like weird flavor at all. It was.
I don't think we're on the backside over there.
I'm sorry why I'm crying
with
over
no
here. All of a
shells.
sudden I poked myself in the eye and I can't see on my
This
side.
this nose is actually better.
Yep, it is. That's where I was saying on this one. Like it was just kind of giving me minimal.
This is almost caramel-esque.
Right off the jump.
And powdered sugar.
Ooh, okay.
This nose is way better.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even take a sip yet.
Can't believe I beat you on a sip.
Oh, there's even a nut in this one.
I didn't get you a nut. But I will agree with the fact of everything you said. It did have a better nose. It does have a better viscosity.
It definitely
does have a better flavor.
Well, there's two flavors. I had a little sweetness to a nut. So
I was going to end with an oat, but I agree with that.
I'm thinking I'm getting an end drizzle of that. So that's almost 3 flavors to 1.
That's where I said in the beginning, this one was relatively flavorless. Like this one actually brought way more to the table so far.
I agree.
All right. We're on the
I'll
same
go
page.
one more baby sip of 2.
Nose-wise, it's dominant.
Agreed.
It's like you actually get a nice nose coming out of this one, where one is kind of like, eh.
It definitely sticks around. And there's a nice nut in there with an oak residue. This is actually not bad.
Viscosity wise, two so far. Yes, buddy, I see you. Is way more viscous. It carries way more flavor. There is a bigger oakier presence on the end of that.
Correct.
On two, and the finish is way longer because it's way more
by
oily.
far.
Yeah. Okay, we're on the same wavelength.
I
don't know what either one of these two are.
No,
I'd
so
be
I'm
hard
trying
pressed to go much over 100 on either one of them. I'm
I
more
don't-
in the 90s.
No way.
Yep, I am.
No.
I'm just telling you.
I don't think
I can be wrong on proof. It doesn't matter on this. We can knick-knack.
Oh.
Knick-knack, paddywhack on
Once
this one.
those-
Give a
Once
dog a
those
bone.
started to come in.
All right. Let me see.
It's a sugary nose though. It's not like just like
Actually
like
brown sugar. I'm
there you
getting.
go.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's actually a brown sugar.
I was
nose
gonna
on this one.
almost describe white sugar, but
Yeah.
you're right. Brown sugar is
I
exactly
do like.
where it is.
Yeah, that's where it's kind of bringing me. When you said that, that's what popped into my head. It actually brings me more than the caramel. I get like a brown
Absolutely.
sugar flavor.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Can't touch it, Gene. That was better on the second sip after coming
It
off
is
of
because
two.
there's a little nut
It
in that
is.
one as well.
It is. That was much better off coming off in the second sip.
I don't know. It heats
Or
up pretty
third
good
sip,
though.
I should say.
That one.
My only issue with this one is it's there. It's like, hello, goodbye. Like the finish
It doesn't sit on your tongue.
only proof. The flavor goes away though. Where this one
Yeah.
coats with flavor taste. I'm gonna do it
It
again.
does. It does have.
I'm gonna
I'll
go back
agree
to
with
one.
you with your proof, but it
Yeah.
does have a light drizzle of like the little nut end.
Mm-hmm.
Like, would that be a Booker's end?
I
This-
can't
this
believe this is
knows-
over 100 proof. There's
this-
no way that's Booker's. That can't be over 100 proof. If
It-
these
it
two are
sticks
high
around.
proof, A, my proof meter's off, and B, these are the two silkiest drinkers I've ever had in my life. I don't think I'm leaning towards like a 92, 94.
It's over that.
I-
It's sitting in my
I'm
throat
way lower.
because two gives me a little bit better. One seems hotter, but it's still tasty. But two leaves a longer residue
There's
flavor.
so much more flavor into
There
it.
is.
Yeah.
There is more flavor, but I'm not sad with one.
It actually drinks a little proofier. Maybe I could go up to a one way. There's no way this is Booker's land. I'll be shocked if it is.
I don't know. That doesn't sit here.
No.
These are baby sips.
No.
It's just sitting right in my
I've
throat.
yet to get anything in my throat or a hug. None of it.
Wow.
And again, every day is different. It could be just hitting me wrong. I don't think there's even a question on which one I like better. Neither one of these are bad, and I would drink either one of them, but two is just a superior
Well,
product.
because
to me.
one is kind of sweet to a nut, and that's it. Kind of. That's
Yep.
all. It's
There
not,
is a- there
and
is
it
a-
doesn't. It really doesn't hang around all that long.
I get your sweet peanut on this one, for sure.
But two sits and drizzles and drags along. So for me, two is the winner here.
I wouldn't be shocked if this is like a Jim Beam versus the Winter Reserve on the right or something. Like Jim Beam, like both 90-something proof. I wouldn't be shocked at that.
I don't think it's that low.
I'm going with like, I don't have a clue if I
Excuse me.
even did that, but like, I could see, these are both solid. I don't think they're like top tier in any way, but I think
Two is way better.
Two is way better. Okay.
And I think two has a little more proof. I'm gonna go one. One is probably like 100 proof, and two is probably gonna be maybe 107.
Well, let's knock it out. Two's definitely the winner today, though.
It is,
So it's 406 on my end. So
and 405 on this.
I was going to say we're up there. That's funny.
What's
And
funny?
I guess I'm just terrible at proof today. So I put these in because thank you, Danny Dodd, for actually suggesting
Thanks,
this one.
Danny.
Both of these drank super soft today, though.
I
just
kept
want-
saying there was a
I
heat,
want-
but go ahead.
I know that, but for me, it drank super soft. So 406 actually won, but this was a good one. This was an excellent choice by him because I wanted to see how this actually came out. This, At 405, the loser today is the Smokewagon Uncut and Unfiltered Bourbon at 114.354
there.
proof. We got it for $71.99
Mhm.
against the Barrel Bourbon, which was the winner today, batch 36 bourbon. It comes in at 114.44 proof, and we got that one for $79. These were both, I said, I would take either one of these. They're both very good. Both of them drank to me super soft, super refined. But I got to say that about Barrel. Other than that one I hated, Barrel drinks refined all the time.
It does. And then to backtrack a little bit, Smokewagon really never does well enough.
It has not. And you know what? There was one of the ones that everybody on YouTube raved about it. I thought this was going to be the next coming.
You were.
We had to go to New York in order to get it.
You sent Steve on a mad mission.
It is. And it
never kicks in for our profile.
Yet to win.
I don't think it's even come close.
It's yet to come close. It has. It's coming dead last, I think, every time.
Yeah,
it really has.
So, not to be negative, it's not bad, but it didn't win.
It didn't win. And for a couple bucks more, if you can find a batch, and I still have to do that. I'm gonna have to look back. I don't think I ever put like batch 36 versus 35. But you know, Barrel Bourbon did a lot of good stuff. I hated their dovetail.
Sometimes I have to not listen to you because I kept saying it hit me in the throat and it was hot. Not hot,
well,
but
it didn't matter what they were. I was just trying to guess. You won. You won the proof on this one, hands down. Yeah. Neither one of these two drank aggressive at it. If they have a good part, they didn't drink aggressive to me at all.
I agree.
But I mean, it was whiskey versus whiskey, and hands down, Barrel won.
Oh,
not even a question.
Way more flavor.
It was better viscosity, better flavor.
That by far too.
Better everything.
Agreed.
Yeah, it had a better finish. You name it, it won in that one.
So,
well, there you go. Thank you, Danny, for that suggestion. Again, this is Blind Fight Friday. If you want to see a future Blind Fight Friday, leave a comment down below. I will eventually put them in. And this was a while ago. It wasn't that long, but it was a couple months ago. So, you put it in. They're random. He picks them when we pick them, and it is
weird how it is luck at a draw.
It's funny though.
We get more recent ones than later.
We
ones.
still have some in there from
day
one.
Yeah.
We have some that are like going to be number 20 or something like that.
That'll be interesting.
It'll be interesting. That's a good word for it. So there you go. That's Blind Fight Friday. If you want to see a future Blind Fight Friday, leave a comment down below. Sometimes I incorporate them into a Sunday fun day because we can get them out a little bit earlier than we can do the Fridays because these are luck of the draw. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers. These barrel batches we used to see for crazy money. They've actually came way down.
Really have.
If you